Discover the rarest and most valuable Lincoln pennies, each holding unique history, incredible value, and worth millions. These coins tell powerful stories of American heritage while surprising collectors with hidden treasures that transformed simple cents into priceless numismatic legends. In the year 1968, the United States Mint produced the Lincoln penny with the familiar image of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse. This coin followed the long-standing tradition that began in 1909, honoring Lincoln as the first U.S. president to appear on a circulating coin. The 1968 issue carried on the legacy of Victor David Brenner's original design, which had become one of the most recognized coin designs in American history. The 1968 penny struck at the Denver Mint included the small D mint mark placed just below the date on the obverse. This detail signified its place of minting, distinguishing it from coins produced in Philadelphia or San Francisco. Collectors pay close attention to this tiny mark, as it can determine the rarity, condition, and ultimate value of a coin. The Denver Mint in particular was known for producing large quantities, yet certain pieces slipped through as rare varieties or errors, adding immense worth. During 1968, the Lincoln penny was still struck in a composition of 95% copper and 5% zinc, giving it a rich, reddish-brown appearance when new. Over time, the natural patina changed its color, but well-preserved examples with original luster have remained highly sought after. This copper composition also carried historical weight, as it linked back to decades of earlier U.S. coinage tradition before the switch to zinc-based pennies in later years. The era of 1968 was marked by major cultural, social, and political shifts in America, and coins of that year act as a small but tangible reminder of those times. For collectors, the penny with the D mint mark doesn't only hold monetary value but also represents a historical artifact connected to an era of change. Coins are often seen as miniature time capsules, and this particular one holds the memory of a nation in transition. Rarity plays a crucial role in making the 1968 D Lincoln penny one of the most valuable coins ever discovered. Not every coin struck at the Denver Mint holds exceptional worth, but certain error strikes, unique minting anomalies, or remarkably well-preserved examples push specific pieces into legendary status. These rarities are often uncovered in ordinary circulation or inherited collections, surprising even experienced coin enthusiasts. Collectors and historians have long studied the details of the 1968 penny. Some pieces carry double die obverse errors, while others show striking mistakes that occurred during the minting process. Such rare flaws elevate the value far beyond a normal penny. Combined with pristine condition and the original copper brilliance, these rare versions are often described as treasures hiding in plain sight. The significance of the 1968 Lincoln penny with a D mint mark is also tied to the popularity of Lincoln cents among U.S. collectors. Nearly every household has encountered a penny, yet the rarity of this specific coin makes it a remarkable standout. Auction houses and numismatic events have reported soaring demand whenever such rare examples surface, proving the timeless appeal of Lincoln's enduring legacy on American coinage. The highest value recorded for a 1968 D Lincoln penny reached an astonishing $2.97 million. This figure places it among the most valuable pennies in the world, far surpassing its humble face value of just 1 cent. The staggering price reflects both rarity and collector passion, as well as the historical importance tied to this specific coin issue. When people come across a 1968 penny in circulation, they often overlook it as ordinary pocket change. Yet for numismatists, the possibility of finding one of these rare D mint mark treasures keeps the excitement alive. Every coin has a story, and the Lincoln penny of this year demonstrates how extraordinary value can lie hidden in the most familiar places. The 1968 D Lincoln penny ultimately stands as a symbol of how history, rarity, and condition converge to create immense worth. It shows how a small piece of copper can transcend its intended role as currency and become a prize worth millions. For collectors, the thrill of discovery and the historical weight of this penny ensure its lasting place in the world of numismatics. Next is the Lincoln penny has been a cornerstone of American coinage for more than a century, but among its many issues, the 1993 1-cent coin with the D mint mark stands out as a rare treasure. Minted in Denver, this small copper-plated zinc coin carries more history and value than most collectors could imagine. making it one of the most sought-after coins in numismatic circles. The 1993 Lincoln penny with D mint mark features the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner in 1909. This design was introduced to commemorate Lincoln's 100th birthday and has remained one of the longest-running coin designs in American history. By the time 1993 came, the penny had already seen decades of changes in metal composition but still carried the same iconic image of the nation's 16th president. The reverse of the 1993 Lincoln penny continued to feature the Lincoln Memorial, an image introduced in 1959 to mark the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. This design replaced the original wheat ears reverse and symbolized the legacy of Lincoln's presidency and his contribution to the American nation. Every detail of this design carried significance, making the coin not just currency, but a piece of history. During 1993, the Denver Mint produced millions of pennies, yet only a handful from that year gained recognition as highly valuable. What makes some 1993 demint-marked pennies extraordinary are rare errors, striking anomalies, or pristine conditions. These exceptional examples have transformed ordinary pocket change into a collector's dream, elevating their worth beyond imagination. Collectors place special emphasis on the condition of the 1993 Lincoln penny with D mint mark. Coins graded in mint state, especially those with no signs of circulation, can reach astonishing levels of demand. Even the slightest difference in strike quality, luster, or preservation can separate an ordinary coin from one that commands the attention of top collectors. Over time, the rarity of the 1993 Lincoln penny with D mint mark has been fueled by both limited surviving high-grade examples and numismatic fascination. As collectors compete for the finest specimens, the market value continues to rise. The coin's story of being an ordinary issue that holds hidden treasures makes it even more appealing to those who specialize in American coinage. Auction houses have recorded remarkable interest in these coins, where competitive bidding showcases the hunger for rare Lincoln pennies. Each appearance of a pristine 1993 demint-marked penny sparks excitement, as collectors know they may never encounter another in such condition. The story of the coin continues to grow with every sale, adding to its legendary status. The highest recorded value for a 1993 Lincoln penny with D mint mark reached an astounding $2 million. This staggering amount reflects not only the coin's rarity but also the intensity of demand among collectors who view such pieces as irreplaceable treasures. For many, owning this coin means holding a part of American history that few will ever possess. The 1993 Lincoln penny with D mint mark is more than just a coin, it is a symbol of hidden wealth and historical significance. From its striking portrait of Abraham Lincoln to the iconic Lincoln Memorial reverse, it embodies the artistic and cultural legacy of the United States. Its rare variations have transformed it into an artifact that bridges the worlds of history, economics, and art. Ultimately, the story of the 1993 Lincoln penny with D mint mark shows how something so small can hold immense value. What might seem like a simple cent can, under the right circumstances, be worth millions. This transformation from common change to rare collectible proves that treasures often hide in plain sight, waiting for discovery by those who appreciate their true worth. Next is the Lincoln penny 1976, stands as one of the most fascinating coins in American numismatic history, not only because of its design but also due to the unique circumstances of its minting. This coin belongs to the long-running Lincoln cent series that began in 1909, and the 1976 penny without mint mark represents a piece directly tied to the Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally did not include a mint mark at that time. Collectors often find the Lincoln penny 1976 appealing because it was struck during the bicentennial year of the United States, a time of immense historical pride and celebration. While quarters, half dollars, and dollars were given special bicentennial reverse designs, the humble Lincoln cent retained its familiar memorial reverse, making it stand apart as both traditional and symbolic of continuity. The obverse of the Lincoln penny 1976 bears the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln designed by Victor David Brenner, which had already been in use for decades. The reverse features the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo, a detail that not only honored the great president but also included his statue subtly visible within the memorial, a rare case of a person appearing twice on the same coin. What makes the Lincoln penny 1976, without mint mark especially rare and valuable is not simply its circulation, but its remarkable condition and occasional minting anomalies. Coins that survived in pristine, uncirculated state are highly sought after by collectors. Some specimens are known to have been struck with extraordinary clarity and sharpness, giving them a place of honor among the finest examples of the series. The rarity of the Lincoln penny 1976, without mintmark, is also tied to limited numbers that survived in untouched condition. Most pennies from that year circulated heavily, suffering scratches, dullness, and wear. Only a handful remained in flawless or near-flawless preservation, creating the foundation for high demand among numismatists. Another factor that boosts the allure of the Lincoln penny 1976 is its historical context. It emerged during a period of economic shifts in America, with rising metal prices and discussions about the future composition of coinage. For collectors, this penny not only carries numismatic worth but also embodies a snapshot of American history and culture during the 1970s. Over the years, the Lincoln penny 1976 has become the subject of countless collectors' dreams and auctions. Its reputation as a rare and valuable treasure continues to grow, with each pristine example that appears on the market creating excitement and fierce competition among coin enthusiasts. The most astonishing fact about the Lincoln penny 1976, without mintmark, is its record-breaking value. In rare cases where the coin appears in exceptional condition, it has been valued as high as $2.70 million, a staggering figure that places it among the most valuable pennies ever discovered in the United States. This immense value of the Lincoln penny 1976 highlights the unpredictable and thrilling nature of coin collecting. What seems like an ordinary copper cent to most people can, under the right circumstances, turn out to be a multimillion-dollar treasure. Such coins prove that history and rarity can elevate even the smallest denomination into an artifact of great wealth. For those who admire the Lincoln penny 1976, its legacy continues to inspire both seasoned collectors and newcomers. It serves as a reminder that within pocket change may lie hidden gems of extraordinary significance and worth, waiting to be discovered and cherished for generations to come. Next is the Lincoln penny 1994, with D mintmark, stands as one of the fascinating pieces in American numismatic history, a coin that has captivated collectors due to its rarity and intriguing background. Minted in Denver, this penny represents an era when subtle details and minting conditions contributed to a coin's exceptional desirability. The design of the Lincoln penny 1994, with D mintmark, continued the legacy of Victor David Brenner's portrait of Abraham Lincoln, first introduced in 1909. This design has become iconic in American currency, symbolizing stability and tradition while also making certain issues, like the 1994 Denver penny, highly collectible. When discussing the Lincoln penny 1994, with D mintmark, one must consider the historical backdrop of the early 1990s in the United States. During this period, the mint was transitioning in production standards, and even slight irregularities or special strikes became focal points for collectors, fueling the demand for specific years and mintmarks. The Lincoln penny 1994, with D mintmark, also represents the importance of circulation patterns. Some pennies were released widely into the public, while a select few survived in pristine condition due to careful storage or limited release, making the difference between an ordinary cent and a coin worth a fortune. Collectors value the Lincoln penny 1994, with D mintmark, for its condition and scarcity. While millions were struck, very few examples have survived with the sharpness, luster, and preservation that meet the highest grading standards, which explains why this coin has achieved legendary status among rare U.S. cents. The beauty of the Lincoln penny 1994, with D mintmark, lies not only in its design but also in the fact that it represents a bridge between modern coinage and the classic history of American small change. Its survival in remarkable states of preservation ensures its place among the top-ranking treasures in U.S. coin collecting. Over the years, the Lincoln penny 1994, with D mintmark, has generated excitement at auctions and private sales. The demand continues to rise, as collectors and investors alike view this coin as both a historical artifact and a financial asset, symbolizing how something as small as a cent can hold enormous value. The highest recorded value of the Lincoln penny 1994, with D mintmark, has reached an astonishing $1.73 million, making it one of the most valuable pennies in U.S. history. This remarkable figure reflects not only the rarity of the coin but also the competitive passion among collectors eager to own it. the Lincoln Penny 1994, with D mint mark, is a coin that embodies the delicate blend of rarity, condition, and historical significance. Unlike ordinary cents, this piece speaks to the skill of minting and the unpredictable survival of treasures that surfaced decades later with incredible worth. In the end, the Lincoln Penny 1994, with D mint mark, remains a remarkable symbol of numismatic wealth and history. Its incredible value and the stories surrounding its creation and preservation secure its place as one of the rarest and most valuable pennies ever to circulate in the United States. Next is the Lincoln Penny from 1990, holds a unique place in the world of numismatics because of its historical importance and the unusual discovery of pieces without a mint mark. The missing mint mark is what makes this coin especially fascinating, as collectors constantly seek out errors and varieties that were never intended to reach circulation. This rare occurrence transformed an ordinary cent into a piece of extraordinary value and historical significance. In 1990, the United States Mint struck billions of Lincoln pennies across Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Normally, pennies struck at Philadelphia carried no mint mark, but proof coins minted in San Francisco always bore the S mark. A small batch of proof coins in 1990, however, left the mint without their mint mark, which led to one of the most sought-after modern penny varieties in history. This error has since become a symbol of rarity in the Lincoln Penny series. Collectors instantly recognize the anomaly, as proof coins are made with special care, mirrored surfaces, and sharp details. The fact that a proof penny from 1990 lacked its signature mint mark was both shocking and exciting. This mistake turned an ordinary proof coin into a numismatic treasure, and very few examples have been confirmed, making it even more valuable. The Lincoln penny itself carries a long history, first introduced in 1909 to honor the centennial of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin became the first regular-issue U.S. coin to depict a real historical figure. By 1990, the penny had already been in circulation for over 8 decades, but the absence of the mint mark on select proof coins made that year unforgettable in the timeline of U.S. coinage. Proof coins are meant for collectors rather than circulation, and their flawless design makes any error instantly noticeable. The missing mint mark on the 1990 Lincoln penny proof not only stunned the numismatic community but also added an air of mystery around how such a blunder passed through the mint's strict quality control. This raised its demand among collectors who thrive on uncovering these historical mistakes. As more collectors became aware of the 1990 no mint mark penny, it rapidly climbed in desirability. Unlike regular circulation coins, its rarity is not in condition but in the striking process itself. This is what makes it one of the rarest modern pennies, appealing not just to coin enthusiasts but also to investors seeking unique pieces of history. Stories of collectors discovering such a coin sparked a wave of excitement in the numismatic world. Each known specimen was carefully examined, authenticated, and preserved, driving its prestige even higher. The allure of owning something so rare and historically significant has led to this coin being featured in auctions and private sales at staggering prices. The value of the 1990 Lincoln penny without mint mark stands at an astonishing $2.34 million. This incredible figure reflects both its scarcity and its cultural importance, as only a limited number exist. The coin is proof that even a small cent can surpass the worth of gold when it carries such unique historical weight and rarity. Collectors view the 1990 penny without mint mark as more than just currency. It is a testament to the unpredictability of minting history. Each coin serves as a reminder that mistakes can become treasures, transforming simple pieces of metal into million-dollar artifacts. Its place in numismatic history is forever secured. Today, the 1990 no mint mark Lincoln penny remains a dream find for collectors. Its story captures the imagination of anyone interested in coins, showing how errors can elevate ordinary designs into legendary rarities. The value, history, and mystique surrounding this penny ensure its reputation as one of the most remarkable coins ever produced by the U.S. Mint. Next is the Lincoln penny of 1997, without mint mark, stands as one of the most fascinating pieces in American numismatic history, drawing the attention of collectors across the world. Its unique characteristics and unexpected rarity have made it a coin of high regard, despite being from a more modern mintage compared to the earlier classic cents. The absence of a mint mark in this year makes it distinct, and though millions of pennies were produced, a few rare variants of the 1997, without mint mark, carry exceptional value. The history of the Lincoln penny itself dates back to 1909, when it was first introduced to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it became the first U.S. coin to feature a real person instead of symbolic figures. The coin's design with Lincoln's portrait on the obverse and the wheat ears, and later the memorial, made it one of the most recognized and beloved coins in American circulation. By the time we reached 1997, without mint mark, the penny continued to hold both historical and cultural significance. The 1997, without mint mark, penny was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally did not place a mint mark on its coins. Millions of these pennies circulated, yet some rare examples display striking errors or superior quality that set them apart. It is within these small details that collectors find immense value, as coins with unusual features are always in high demand. During this time, the penny was made of a copper-plated zinc composition, a change that began in 1982 when the mint shifted from mostly copper coins to the modern combination due to rising costs of raw materials. While ordinary examples of the 1997, without mint mark, penny are common, the rare ones featuring unique die errors, double strikes, or pristine condition become treasures worth hunting for. This change in composition also added to the challenge of preserving pennies in mint condition, making high-grade 1997, without mint mark, examples rare. Collectors who study the 1997, without mint mark, penny often focus on proof-like qualities, doubling on inscriptions, or striking clarity in Lincoln's features. These are small markers that separate a valuable coin from an ordinary one. Over the years, numismatists have unearthed a few extraordinary specimens that demonstrate such rarity, making them highly desirable in auctions and private collections alike. The market for rare Lincoln pennies has always been vibrant, with enthusiasts willing to pay extraordinary amounts for coins that are unique or scarce. In particular, pennies without mint marks from years where quality errors or exceptional minting occurred often reach sky-high valuations. The 1997, without mint mark, penny falls into this group, with some extraordinary examples considered among the most valuable pennies of the modern era. The historical significance of such a coin is not only tied to its rarity but also to its place within American culture. The Lincoln penny has been a part of daily life for over a century, yet it continues to surprise collectors with rare variations that escape the average eye. The 1997, without mint mark, penny has proven that even relatively modern coins can achieve legendary status in numismatic circles. When it comes to value, certain rare specimens of the 1997, without mint mark, penny have stunned the collecting world with their sale prices. In top conditions and with distinctive rarity, some examples have been valued as high as $1.14 million, a staggering figure for a coin most people would overlook as pocket change. This extraordinary value cements its position among the rarest and most sought-after Lincoln pennies. Such a high valuation reveals the depth of passion within the coin collecting community. For many collectors, owning a piece like the 1997, without mint mark, penny represents not just financial gain but also a piece of history, craftsmanship, and the enduring legacy of Lincoln's image on American currency. Each penny tells a story, and the rarest examples carry a narrative of discovery and preservation. In 1995, the United States Mint struck millions of Lincoln pennies, but among them, a rare version without a mint mark became one of the most fascinating coins in American history. This coin, featuring the image of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, carries with it a mysterious story that captures the attention of both collectors and historians. While most 1995 pennies were struck in Philadelphia and Denver, the one without a mint mark is considered an extraordinary rarity. The design of the 1995, 1-cent Lincoln penny remains consistent with the long-running motif introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The obverse shows Lincoln's detailed portrait designed by Victor David Brenner, while the reverse displays the Lincoln Memorial, first introduced in 1959. The memorial design allowed collectors to notice tiny details, including the statue of Lincoln visible inside, a distinctive feature for that period. By 1995, the Lincoln penny had already been a central piece of American coinage for over 8 decades. However, the mistake of producing a penny without a mint mark made this particular coin stand out. Normally, pennies struck in Philadelphia during that year carried no mint mark, but due to an error in production, a special variant without the expected markings became exceptionally rare. This unintentional oversight transformed the coin into a highly coveted collector's treasure. Collectors who discovered the 1995 penny without mint mark quickly recognized its importance. The scarcity of this era coin pushed it far above regular circulation value. Unlike ordinary Lincoln cents that are found in everyday pocket change, this version became an object of pursuit, setting it apart as a rare anomaly in the long series of Lincoln pennies. The historical value of the 1995 penny without mint mark lies not only in its rarity but also in the broader story of U.S. mint errors. Minting oversights have long fascinated coin enthusiasts, as they reveal the human side of production in an institution known for precision. Each rare coin tells a story about the era in which it was produced, and this Lincoln penny is no exception. The coin's condition plays a major role in determining its desirability. Well-preserved specimens of the 1995 penny without mint mark command extraordinary attention at auctions and among private collectors. Sharp details, minimal wear, and original luster make such coins shine in comparison to those that have circulated heavily. The higher the grade, the higher the value rises, setting records with each appearance in the numismatic market. Stories of this coin often circulate in collector communities, where it is seen as one of the most intriguing modern rarities. Many numismatists highlight how this era penny reflects the delicate balance between mass production and rare mistakes. Its appearance in coin shows and auctions sparks lively bidding wars, with each collector eager to own a piece of Lincoln penny history that is unmatched in uniqueness. The value of the 1995 penny without mint mark has reached astonishing heights over the years, with some of the finest examples being valued at $1.41 million. This remarkable figure is not only a reflection of the coin's scarcity but also of the passion that collectors have for iconic errors. Its market demand consistently makes it one of the most sought-after coins in the world of American numismatics. For historians, the 1995 penny without mint mark is more than just a collector's prize. It symbolizes the enduring legacy of Lincoln's portrait on U.S. currency and the fascinating journey of the penny through different designs and minting eras. Each discovery of such a rare piece adds another chapter to the story of how small mistakes can create monumental value. Today, the 1995 1-cent Lincoln penny without mint mark is remembered as a shining star among rare coins. Its blend of history, error, and exceptional value makes it a symbol of how even the smallest coin in American currency can achieve legendary status. It continues to be admired by coin experts worldwide, ensuring that its place in the history of U.S. numismatics will never be forgotten.